It's the One Radio, and you are inside the hottest place on the web. We are the One. I'm Q. I'm host of Friday Night Let's Talk Live, and you can find us on the Let's Talk Live on the web address just below right here. Go to that web address, visit our website, and check us out every Friday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern U.S. Standard Time for Let's Talk Live, and we talk about everything. And also check us out for Sunday nights, the best old school love songs and conversation, the Dear Q letter, and so much more. But today I want to take a brief commentary to talk about this whole protest on the national anthem, Colin Kaepernick and NFL situation. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think they're turning it into the biggest joke. This is true. It's the biggest joke that I have seen in a very, very long time. And the reason I call it a big joke is because, really, is anyone really serious about what it is that they're doing? And does anybody really know what it is they're doing? Why is it the national anthem and the flag that we're protesting? Why is it that certain groups of people see the need and other groups think it is absolutely ridiculous? Well, I'll tell you why. Here's why one group see the need. One group, you got several different groups that see the need for this. One group sees the need because it's an opportunity to capture the attention of the media. And that's their whole goal and purpose in life. People like Al Sharpton and people like that. Hate to drop names, but hey, if there's no camera around, there's no Al around. It's been like that for years. So, that goes without saying. But then you've got that group of people who, what I call bandwagoners. They jump on the bandwagon of anything that seems like it's controversial because it makes them feel good to be a part of controversy. And then you've got another group of people who understand that it was the flag and what it represents that said that black people were only 3/5 of a human being years ago. And prior to that, you weren't a human at all. You were just property to be bought and sold. You got to remember and understand this. What the flag represents is not the U.S. military men and women. It represents the country that sends those men and women into senseless battles, and many times without understanding and without reason. History shows us Vietnam was one of them. The Gulf War was one of them. The Iraq War, another. So you have these people that are protesting what the flag represents, not the men and women of the military forces. We have great respect for men and women who put their lives on the line every day to serve this country, to protect the freedoms that we have, one being speech and expression. I believe that if a person wants to pledge allegiance to the flag and do the national anthem, they should be able to do that without intimidation, without fear, and without scare tactics. But I also believe that if a person wants to kneel and protest in this country, they should be able to do that without fear, retaliation, and without conflict. Because what these men and women fight for is our right to do that. That's what makes us not North Korea. That's what makes us not some of these other countries. That's what makes us, quote, America the Great. And then you have the group of people who are just pure unreasonable, who know the truth, but says we don't have to accept that because we are the superior breed and we don't have to accept truth. The only truth that matters is our truth. And so no matter how much you try to talk with them and reason with them about what's going on, the only truth that matters to them is their truth, the truth that was created by the government that the flag represents. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And if it doesn't, then you fit in one of those categories. The flag represents years and years of oppression, not just to this country, but to every country that it has senselessly dropped a bomb on. Not to say that every battle and every war that we went into was without merit, Some things were needful, but I can tell you, you know the ones that were without merit. Needless to say, hundreds and hundreds of thousands have lost their lives for senseless wars without merit. Doesn't make them any less of a serviceman or a servicewoman. But am I a true American if I can't speak up about the senselessness of it? To those of you who have said the only truth is the truth that exists inside of your head because you enjoy the benefits of what the flag represents. See, this is what I want to tell black people, Spanish people, white people who understand what the protest is about. Quit trying to talk and reason with the unreasonable, because these people are people who benefit from the chaos that this flag stands for. And again, I have many family that's United States military. And I have nothing but the greatest, utmost respect for what they did. But I don't personally think the flag represents them. It represents the country that keeps us all divided. And from a spiritual standpoint, I can only serve one God, and the flag ain't it. We have allowed this flag to become somewhat of a demigod. And to many people, it's the only God that they will ever know. And that is your American free right to worship and serve that flag as your God. But how about respect the freedom of those who choose not to worship that flag as a God? That's my thought on this whole NFL protest. I'm Q for the One Radio. I'm out. You guys take care.